Police tell us this mom, her boyfriend, and 2 children were just getting ready to pull out of this parking lot to go to a bus stop when someone drove up and started shooting out of a driver's side window. The mission to save Daisy started with this Craigslist ad. Someone posted it saying they saw a boxer abandoned here at Carpenter and Branch in Genesee Township. The dog appeared badly injured but ran away when they tried to help it. They wanted help saving it. The sheriff says after the driver hit the young man in front of that house, he dragged his body down Elizabeth Street onto Center Street. And as you can see by these markings, the crime scene finally ended right here. After doing some research online, this mom found out that black henna often contains a chemical banned by the FDA for use dyeing skin. It quickly turns the skin black. However, real henna does not turn the skin black and rather looks like this. Representative Scott's legislation would not only punish unions for teachers striking, it would punish teachers. Teachers would have to pay 1 day's wages for each day they went on strike, plus they risk losing their teaching license for as long as 2 years. School may get out a little late for summer this year. The NBC 25 weather team says it's possible Mother Nature could lead to snow days on Wednesday and maybe even Thursday.
If we had to add an extra day at the end of the year, I don't know if I'd like that.
Josh Hobson is a junior at Birch Run High School. The state built into this school year 6 possible snow days. His school has enjoyed 5. He's hoping for only 1 more, so school is not extended into June.
In June, that's time to have fun.
For example, in June in Michigan, folks cruise hot rods in the sun. In March, forget about the sleighs they sing about in Christmas carols. You're slipping and sliding on messy roads. In June, you can enjoy fishing out on one of Michigan's Great Lakes. In March, fishermen risk falling through weak ice on Michigan's Great Lakes. On a day off from school in June, you can hit the beach and catch some rays. In March, you can catch some clouds and a little bit of snow. Yeah, I really don't need these things. I need a coat. Students we spoke to say there's really only one good thing to do on a snow day in March.
I will sleep in.
All high school students like the extra sleep, so I'll take it when I can get it.
Meantime, Birch Run Superintendent David Bush is getting ready to sacrifice sleep. He's up at 3:30 a.m. when ice or snow is expected to check out the forecast and road conditions. He says he doesn't worry about the schedule when calling for a snow day. Safety is his only concern.
Obviously, we want the kids in school, but if we've got to make a decision, we're going to do it in the best interest of kids.
In Birch Run, Kim Russell, NBC 25 News. This is just one of hundreds of videos you'll find on YouTube of people smoking incense to get high.
It was really shocking.
College students Matthew Mancour, Kaylee Lentz, and Chris Asadian put this piece on the trend together for the Washtenaw Voice, their college newspaper, in 2009.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
They say while working on it, they found themselves in over their heads as one young man experienced a disturbing high.
Just like immediately lost it. You know, like I tried to ask him questions and he was totally incoherent.
The last time,
like brought him to craziness. He didn't know where his body parts were. So
he just started like thrashing his arms around and you know, we didn't really know how long it was going to last for.
like climbed up on the chair and fell on his head.
To watch somebody fall backwards and could break their neck, paralyze themselves while we're in the room was more than what I could handle for the moment. I didn't expect that at all.
You know, thank God he's fine.
Huron County Sheriff Kelly Hansen says he got lucky that smoking incense can have serious health consequences.
Seizures, severe hallucinations, or possibly even death. That is a problem.
Despite the danger, the sheriff says his undercover investigators busted area smoke shops and liquor stores, not only selling it, but telling customers how to use incense to get high.
This stuff is still legal and apparently still gives you a buzz.
NBC 25's undercover camera shows just how easy it is to buy. We found out if you ask,
all right, let me get one of those.
You shall receive. The sheriff says parents need to be aware.
You know, be suspicious that maybe it is being smoked.
These students say while researching their story, it shocked them just how many young people openly admit to using incense to get high.
I forgot this is what it does, man.
Again and again, users described frightening trips they never expected to experience.
I remember seeing people who weren't there.
You can really put yourself in a bad situation.
Charles says without the help of this organization and the funding that supports it, he simply would not have had the money to fill up this tank and keep his family warm. The violence started last Sunday when police say someone drove by this home and opened fire, killing Ashante Washington. Next thing police knew, they were investigating an arson at this very home. Police say family members of Ashante were having a candlelight vigil. You can still see these candles left on the ground, but that didn't stop gunmen from driving by, shooting this family in mourning.
Sick.
David Crease says his heart broke when he learned a pit bull mauled a 10-day-old baby to death at a Kalamazoo home. He feels fortunate his grandson is alive. This picture shows the injuries 3-year-old Matthew suffered when a pit bull that never before had attacked mauled him several years ago as the child offered him food.
The dog knocked him down and grabbed his face and shook him like a rag doll.
Crease says he hopes Saginaw passes a much-talked-about ordinance that would restrict the dogs listed here, the 10 most statistically dangerous dogs, according to the CDC. Under the ordinance, so-called dangerous dog owners would have to pay a $50 registration fee every year. They'd have to put a dangerous dog sign up at their home, and they would have to muzzle their dog while in public, even during walks. Gregory Clark owns these pit bulls, 2 pets he says bring him tremendous joy. He says the ordinance is unfair in that it targets owners of dogs that behave just because of a breed's reputation.
I don't think that they should just single them out.
He says the city should crack down on owners of dogs that bite or get loose.
I've seen little chihuahuas get out and attack people.
For David Crease, seeing his grandson's face after the mauling convinced him. Certain breeds are dangerous dogs. David Crease plans to come here to Saginaw City Hall and share the story of the attack on his grandson with city council leaders. He hopes that encourages the passage of an ordinance on dangerous dogs.
I keep these photos out, and I show them to everyone that I can to let them know, what the potential is out there for dangerous dogs.